Hello everybody, Troublemaker here, and I'm going to show you how to get crowns. So there's two ways. First is through attacking. So this is a little simpler to explain. I am currently level 9, and there's lots of castles here that are level 10, 11, 13, 12, 14. How the castles get their level we'll talk about later. But basically, if I can conquer a castle that has a higher level than me, I get crowns. Simultaneously, they lose crowns if I beat them. So if I beat a level 10 castle with 0 crowns, or level 12 right here, boom. They don't lose crowns, so I don't have any, but I still gain crowns. Pretty simple, but it's hard to do until you hit about level 18, because castles just are not very favorable to level 1 talents. So the second way, and the way you're more likely going to do it at lower levels, is through defense. So defense is pretty simple. You build your castle with a theme, a way of doing things, and you hope that your opponents lose. The idea is you want to beat people of all levels, but you want to beat people of higher levels, especially. So what you want to do is work on a maze. So let's scroll in here. My concept at the beginning here is that these two guys are going to res up all of these derps. Derps are only level 1. And then I have some level 3 or level 4 spitters here, and I also have some of these tentacle guys doing the fray. On the side here, I also have some archers which are joining in, and these archers are actually set to be headshot, which gives them insanely high damage. So if you ignore these archers, you take a ton of damage. Over here I have more derps and their reser guy doing roughly the same thing, and I have glue traps. I love glue traps, they slow people down. That's the idea. Here I have a little bit of concept, no reser. I have a Pete. Pete, of course, is a very tanky guy, and 3 headshotters who will do all the damage. People will be attacking Pete thinking he's the real risk, and he'll be pushing people around, but really the risk is these 3 guys here. Moving on to my next chamber, I have a little bit of fun here. I've set up a group over here instead of over here. This place over here is actually how you get through my castle. But I've sent guys over here to fool people. I want people to go down this corridor which I've created. So I have, a few units here. Some archers to do some damage to derps. This guy to res people. And I also have this wheel here to kind of like make your eye go forward. I want people to look at this. So instead of putting a glue trap, which is pretty much the rest of my place's glue traps. Instead of putting a glue trap, I put this wheel here just so people go like, oh my god, I gotta turn right. And so they'll turn right and they'll go through some more glue traps and it'll be a dead end. Eventually, I plan to get another hallway. Just keep building hallways so that this continues to be a giant dead end. That'll waste about an extra minute or so. This trap pretty much no one sets off for me so far. I have it because if I set a glue trap here, people go like, oh, this is the right way to go. So I have to have something that's very concealed. And if it hits them, great, but usually it doesn't. I might shift this over a little bit to the left. I don't know. These ones are used to make people move in a different pattern. So I want people to go around the right here. So I have it a little more shifted on the left side here and hope they'll go through this right section. Low success rate with this one. People just don't seem to think that way. People just actually walk through it or move along this left side. But regardless, they'll have a small group of units here slowing them down. Not too much. And then they'll come in here and there is a Pete, which is what I hope they hit. Usually they don't. A dog, a derp, and on the other side we have some archers and a really big skeleton warrior. More glue traps, derps, resers. These guys' whole point is to slow them down, pull them. They have this pull ability. And then I have in my main chamber, I have a level 2 Mr. Fire Sleeve with a good old-fashioned bone puppeteer. And another level 4 snouter. Snouters. And that will lead them right into my castle. So basically, now we go to this button here called Battle Log. Note, my castle level goes down with losses. It goes up with wins. So the idea is for me to be able to beat at level 17 a level 19. If I can beat a level 19 with my castle level 17, that's very good. So this planning stuff took me probably about 2 weeks, and the goal here is to get your life force mines and gold mines up and also get your castle heart up as well. Now you can go on the attack and try and get crowns this way. It's a lot harder though. You'll have to be around level 18 or 19 in order to do this. This way is very easy. You can log in every day, do a little bit of castle work and whatnot. And so, as you can see, I've had quite a bit of success with this castle. I'm getting crowns left and right just from doing nothing. And I think the thing you have to realize when you make castle is you have to watch your losses. You should not care about your wins, because like they could be people who, you know, have blue. So I'm gonna watch this guy, Mouse, see how he destroys my castle and what I need to do. And first thing to note is that he's using a lot of area attack damage at the very beginning location. A lot of very clumped up weak units. So maybe to fix that area, maybe I'll have to have less clumped up units and stronger units. So maybe some bone skeletons will come into play instead of the derps. And maybe I'll have more sniper archers because they deal such a crazy amount of damage. So here's my Peak Ching, and as you see, it almost always works. Everyone goes for Peak, leave my skeletons to really to attack. But once again, the area effect damage is so good. Probably going to need to have something stronger here, and maybe have to level up a little more. So here's the version of here, our maze. And your eye just immediately goes towards this wheel. You're like, wow, is that a chicken or a turkey in a wheel? I have to go into that area because clearly that is the way I'm supposed to go. And that's how you have to think. Where am I going to fool him? It doesn't matter too much that he's killing stuff. The idea is I just have to get him in here. And this is the fun part, you know? He's level 2 blue landmines. And it's a really funny design section because it's got these little nooks and crannies. And he's going to go so far and realize the unfortunate part, oh god, dead end. Everyone who has a high crown castle has lots of dead ends. Lots of places where it's like, oh god, where do I go? And that's just kind of good fun stuff right there. Not really paying attention. So we're at 1 minute 45 seconds. He's through over half my castle. Now he's getting to the easy part. What this means is that I'll be adding more additions to the castle, and probably add an extra 30 seconds on. I need to beat him to 5. I'm also probably going to add some more mobs to that other section that I'm not going to stop doing and continue tricking people thinking that's the way. And the longer it goes, the more time I add. It's about 30 seconds per section. That's going back and forth. So by doing that, we're going to get quite a bit of time on top. This section is a little bit too easy for him. He's trying to just smash through that relative beat. So we're going to have to beef up the units here and something a little stronger. This level 2 fire stick is a challenge for him. He's level 19 in mind. So anyone who is probably level 18 should have a lot of problems with this castle, especially with this last boss. I guarantee you a high amount of crowns to build a castle similar to this, with this kind of organic style. There are some guides available for what the different units are, but I found them to be roughly very obvious. My name is Troublemaker. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope a lot of success in getting dem crowns. See you guys next time.